Good morning, students. Students, we will be starting chemistry chapter 2, is matter around us pure? In the previous chapter you have done matter. Matter is anything which occupies space and has mass. And in matter you have done solid, liquid and gases. Now in this chapter we will do how matter can be pure matter and impure matter. I am just giving you one example. Do you think milk is a pure matter? Milk is not pure. Milk contains so many constituents like fats, vitamins, minerals, water also. So it is not pure. Pure matter are those which contain a single type of particles. Example, gold. Gold contains only atoms of gold. Silver contains only atoms of silver. Sodium chloride, it is a compound. It contains sodium and chlorine as elements. So they are pure matter. What are impure matter? Impure matters are those in which constituent particles differ in chemical composition. For example, soil. Soil is impure matter. It contains humus, it contains fertilizers, sand, clay and so many other impurities. So soil is impure matter. Even soft drink. Soft drink contain some carbon dioxide, some color and water, some other minerals also. So it is not a pure matter, it is impure matter. Impure matter, it is also called mixture and they are of two types. One is homogeneous mixture, another is heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture is one, I have given one example. When we add salt in water, we form homogeneous mixture. And when we add sand in water, it becomes heterogeneous mixture. In homogeneous mixture, different constituents mixed uniformly. Uniformly salt mixes with the water. But in heterogeneous mixtures, different constituents are not mixed uniformly. You will see that sand settle down at the bottom after some time. Constituent particles cannot be seen by naked eye. Can you see the salt particles with your naked eyes? No. But you can see sand particles with your naked eye. Third difference is constituent particles cannot be easily separated. You cannot separate salt from water easily. But in heterogeneous mixtures, constituent particles can be separated easily. You can separate water from sand by decantation method. Then, no line of demarcation is seen in homogeneous mixture. You will not see any line of demarcation. But in heterogeneous mixtures, sand settles down at the bottom and you can see that there is a demarcation line between water and sand. And this indicates that this is a heterogeneous mixture. Now students, we will do what is a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. For example, lemonade. Lemonade is a solution of salt, water and some sugar, some lemon in the solution. So lemonade is, if you taste lemonade, you will find out its uniformity is throughout same. So types of solutions, we have liquid solutions. Liquid solutions are those in which liquid is added in the liquid, like soda water, Salt water, in salt water, salt is solid which is added in water. We have solid solutions in which two solids are mixed. Like example are alloys. Alloy is a homogeneous mixture of metal and metal and metal and non-metal. I have given an example of brass. Brass is an alloy of 30% zinc and 70% copper. Both are solids, but it is a solution. Then we have gaseous solutions. Example is air. As you all know that air is a mixture of many gases. Main gas is nitrogen, which is 78% nitrogen is present in air, and oxygen is 21%. So it is a gaseous solution which is a mixture of all gases. So actually what is a solution? Solute plus solvent, it becomes solution. Solute is a substance which is in lesser quantity, that is called solute, and solvent is a substance which is in larger quantity. Solute and solvent together, when we mix it together, it becomes a solution. For example, a solution of sugar in water. Solute, it is less in quantity, so solute is sugar. Water is solvent because water is in large quantity. A solution of iodine in alcohol we commonly called tincture iodine. Here solute is solid iodine. Solid iodine is solute and solvent is alcohol. Alcohol is solvent here. Third is aerated drinks. Whatever cold drinks we drink, Coca-Cola or something else. Here solute is carbon dioxide gas and solvent is water. Then we will discuss what are the properties of a solution. As you all know, solutions are homogeneous mixture. When we add salt in water, you can't see salt particles. It is a homogeneous mixture. Particle size is very small, they cannot be seen with naked eye. Can you see salt in water? No. Size of the particle is very small. Third point is a homogeneous solution, it cannot be separated by filtration. If we filter salt solution, salt will not be separated from water. So, fourth point is solution is stable. That is, if you keep it for 1 hour or 2 hours, salt will not settle down at the bottom. Then we have saturated solutions. Saturated solutions are those in which solute is dissolved at a fixed temperature as much as a solution can dissolve it. Solubility is the amount of solute present in the saturated solution at any particular temperature is called its solubility. Unsaturated solution. If amount of solute contained in a solution is less than saturation level, then it is called unsaturated solution.